The plastic industry is polluting our planet with waste. The marine and land animals feed on our plastic bottles. We need to change things, starting today by reducing our production and usage of plastic. By John Ma and Dale Yin.
One of the most commonly used resources is plastic. We use plastic because it is easy to produce, use, and dispose of.
The first man-made plastic was named Bakelite. Bakelite was made out of polymers. Another type of plastic is polystyrene, what is used and can be found in food containers, plastic utensils, and disposable cups.
Australia's annual use of bottled water generates more than 6,000 tons of gas emissions, the same amount that 13,000 cars generate over the course of a year.
Bottling water produces more than 2.5 million tons of carbon dioxide. Producing bottles for American use wastes 17 million barrels of oil. Every bottle you drink most likely ends up in forests, an ocean, or seas without you even knowing it. Animals die because they eat our litter. We are destroying habitats of many animals, both marine and land.
An alternative of plastic is nanocarbons. Nanocarbons are cheap and cause little or no pollution. Tap water is another alternative. Drinking tap water is an alternative because we won't be using plastic bottles, which fill up 25% of most landfills worldwide. The usage of tap water reduces production of plastic bottles. So forth, less litter because less plastic is thrown away.
The nanocarbons help reduce our pollution instead of producing plastic bottles, which release about 60,000 greenhouse gases. It also helps reduce the descending population of marine and land animals because there will be not much plastic bottles in habitats of the marine and land animals.
93% of infants 1 to 3 years old have containing bisphenol A, used in plastics. 4 million tons of BPA are produced each year. BPA can lead to changes in infants.
Bisphenol A and BPA are the same thing. 63 pounds of packaging per person ends up in landfills in US every year. Plastic accounts for 11% of all municipal solid waste in the country, and 50 to 80% of the waste litter beaches, oceans, and seabeds.
Also, it wastes the natural resources because plastic is made of 9% petroleum and 10% non-petroleum. People in Uganda live by the help of plastic. Though they know it's bad for their health, it's their only way through money and survival.
For example, this saleswoman in Uganda lives by selling plastic bags. She knows it's bad for the environment, but it's her only way of survival. In China, 400 million liters of bottled water was purchased in the year 1991, 15 billion liters of purchased water in 2007. Worldwide consumption a year is 155 billion. Imagine how many plastic bottles we've made just to fill in that amount of water.
Reusing these aren't good enough either because they eventually will release bad chemicals. U.S. consumption of bottled water reached 30 billion a year in 2005. Only 12% of the bottles were recycled, which means 100 bottles are recycled a second, while 840 bottles are discarded per second.
Enough oil used for production of use in the UK is the right amount to power 32,000 homes. When you go to a supermarket or a mall, instead of asking to put it in a plastic bag, bring your own paper bag so you won't add up to the landfills. There's shops such as IKEA that try to reduce plastic bags because they charge a dime for one plastic bag. It's not much, but it is helping.
Bottled water definitely affects our health and badly hurts the environment. Plus, it costs quite a lot of money. Tap water purified is cheaper, healthier, and better for the environment. So why buy bottled water when you can help save the earth?
This is an example of a marine food chain. When the small fish eat the plastic, they get contaminated with toxic and they may die. And if the bigger fish eat the contaminated small fish, they will be even more contaminated. And when the mammals eat the bigger fish, they will be badly contaminated.
These are our sources. We hope you enjoyed our presentation. Thank you.